Well, hey, there you are, Sonja here. Welcome to Sonja's Sermonettes. I had quite an experience just not long ago, and it was just as if I was being asked a particular question, and it really touched my heart. It stirred my soul. Sometimes just the simplest words can really move us, like songwriters or poetry or whatever. Just the simplicity of it can really get to where we need to have it and have it working for us. And what I heard was this. I heard my name, Sonja. Did you tell him? Did you tell him, Sonja? Have you told them what I'm about and what I have for my children? Have you explained to them the promises that I have given them? And that just made me want to weep. I realized that Jesus Christ and God our Father is wanting you to know how much He loves you, how much He cares for you, and that He wants you to know this and actually ask me, have I been telling you this? But I had to really think about this. And I thought about, we have some ducks outside, and bigger ducks and a chicken, and then we got a couple of small ducks. And we put them in separate areas in a little cage like, because they're small and they might not do well with the bigger ducks and the chicken, which the ducks and the chicken have just now started to learn how to get along. It took a while, but the ducks just wanted to chase her out of there, but she wasn't going anywhere. And these small little ducks, I looked outside the window and I realized those little ducks is almost in the dark, and it's a bright sunshiny day out here. The sun just shining brightly, and I thought, we put that tarp over there, and they hardly ever have seen a good bright gleam of sunshine. And I went outside and I took a look and I thought, they're in the dark. And I compared that to a lot of people that really have had this misconception of what God is really all about. That He wants us to tell you that does not know this or is not aware of it or have heard all this other falseness that God's going to punish you, kill you, hurt you, and damn you into hell or whatever. Did you tell Him? Did you let Him know? What a compassionate words that was spoken to me. And I took that tarp and I pulled that tarp off and that big old clump of stick that was laying on top of it, and I threw it back and I said, here, have some sunlight. And they just started cracking, and the sun was just beaming in on them. And that's exactly what God wants us to do. He wants us to stop being so radical and hateful and mean and full of hate and just blaming and casting out all sorts of stones at people, and let them see the light. Shine the light. Let the little duckies see what sunlight might do for them, even make them happier, make them be able to see, because possibly they just thought it was dark all the time. They just thought they lived in the times when it was 3 or 4 months of darkness. And now they're out there just playing and frolicking around and dunking in the water and having a big time. Did you know God wants you to be happy? Did you know that God is not into taking away every bit of your happiness, and that the majority of people think all God ever wants to do is take away anything that makes me happy? What God wants you to do is realize He loves you, and He has many, many good things in store for you. If we would stop all this, well, God doesn't want me, God is not, He's not going to do nothing for me, and really start believing, casting aside doubt and fears and all this. And like I just made this other recording about what worry does for you, it doesn't do anything but destroy everything. All it does is take away your dreams and your hopes. If we would start really giving out the real truth to people as God spoke it to me. Sonja, did you tell him? Now, I had a vision years and years ago, and it was as if I was standing at the gates of entering into heaven. And over to the side, and I have shared this, I don't know, sometime way back when, on one of the recordings. And I stood there and I seen inside a little bit of what it would be like to go on into that place. But over to the left of me, I saw this dry, dead-looking land. Just no life at all there. Just deadness. And I saw multitudes of people going down that way. And I said to whomever it was that was standing there at the gate, possibly an angel, possibly the Lord himself, I said, what is happening with all those people? And he said, well, they don't know the direction. They've kind of gone off this. And I said, well, can I go to them, Lord? Will you let me go to them and tell them? Well, apparently I didn't pass on over, did I? Because I'm still here. So I was granted the opportunity to share with you. Sonja, tell them. I never want to stand before the Lord and have him say, you didn't tell my children. You didn't tell them how much I love them, how much I care, and how much of a price that's been really paid through the life of Jesus Christ and the resurrection, and how he's made it so clear and done away with all these evil, bad things. And only people that surrender to the evil manifest evil. But if you surrender to the good, guess what's going to be manifested in you? Good. Surrender and give your life to God. Give it over to him and just realize God's not trying to take away my happiness. He's wanting me to feel content and full and faith and love and peace of mind and comfort. God wants you to know today he loves you. That's what he was asking me. Did I tell them? And so, until next time.